on the way to Wenhua village, which is Akon's home. We're gonna go to his uncle's place because they have a tea plant, and we're gonna experience tea picking. Leaves for today, and then the process of tea making. What's the temperature like? 200? The wheels start rolling.
Don't press that strong.
I'm really excited because I'm such a tea person. I love drinking tea, but I never tried like picking the tea. Oh, Nana is climbing! Oh my god! I barely see tea trees around Shanghai, so this is a good experience for me, and I'm really excited. Let's go!
Let's go.
So what time do they usually start tea picking?
Early.
Very early in the morning?
Yes. Jetla!
What does that mean?
Pick tea?
How do you say it?
Jetla.
Jetla. So la is for tea or jet?
La mean leaf.
La mean leaf. So jet means pick.
Yeah, pick
Jetla. Jetla. Let's go jetla. Hi, are you going with us? Is she going with us?
Oh, of course.
Hello,
She's so
Maki.
excited already.
Jetla, let's go jetla.
Jetla, go to forest, pick tea.
Nana is beautiful today.
This side is correct.
Yes, it was like this.
Nana, hi.
He's wrong.
Yeah. So we are now following Maki, Akon, JC, and Nai to the tea garden. Look, Nai is wearing green today.
Yeah.
Because we are
You see?
going.
With some color
Yeah, it's
almost.
matching color. Nice. Lang, lang. That means beautiful, right? I
Yeah.
remember.
Yes.
Lang. Look, I'm wearing green too. Oh my god, I didn't realize.
Hey, you are not as fancy as Nana.
I know, of course. Yeah. So this is where the villagers live. More houses here. You said there are 580 people here around?
Yes,
in this
580
village,
people
Wenhua?
here in total. So the population is raising a bit, but now Blang still have less children as before. Before, for example, Nanai, he was I think she have like 7 kids.
7 kids.
Yes, 7 kids. But now population like per family is around like 2 people, even 1 sometimes. Yes.
Okay. So in this village, they're all Blang, or there are other people from other villages
Well,
too?
they are like mostly Blang people. Sometimes you have some wife who come here, married some Blang. So you have some Anidzu, for example, some Larudzu, even some women sometimes from Myanmar.
Oh, Myanmar.
Yeah, most of the time Anidzu too.
So they marry into these families.
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Hello. 你好，早上好。Good
Miguel
morning.
man. Look, it's very nice this place. Maybe you can turn to see.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Be careful.
Be easier for me.
You guys gonna take Nana now?
She's so fast. She's running marathon in her costume.
You know, it was like only a few years ago.
Yeah.
We went to the old Qin Yi tree with Nanai. Nanai can climb on the top of the tree faster than me. I promise it's true. Barefoot, very impressive. So here you see we arrive in the tea garden.
Oh, this is the tea garden already.
Yeah, it starts. Compared to other tea garden, as usually see, you know, in the picture of Sri Lanka or India, you know, it's very well aligned.
Right,
you know, very
right,
clean.
right.
Here we are like in agroforestry system. So the tea trees are between large trees and other trees and grow under these canopies.
Yeah.
These provide a stronger ecosystem, so we don't need to have any pesticide, don't need any treatment or add nutrition, so the tea here in Jingmai Mountain is totally pure.
So are these different varieties of tea trees, or?
In Jingmai Mountain, and actually all around the world, a single species of tea, so it's called Camellia sinensis.
So it's
Camellia
all the same
sinensis
species.
is all the same. So with the same species, you can do pour tea, black tea, red tea, everything you want. Basically, it's just the process we're going to make the tea different.
What is this?
This is a seed. So the
That
seed
big-
actually,
that's a seed
yes,
for
actually
tea.
the seed is
Oh,
very
I've never seen
interesting because the seed,
It's that big. I thought it's
the
tiny.
seed, when you broke it, you have
Ow.
you see,
Yes.
you have a gel, and it
Yes.
is very good for skin and for hair.
So you can use it as a shampoo.
Cosmetic, yes, exactly. Very,
Lotion
very good.
and shampoo.
Exactly.
Oh.
Very cosmetic. So actually in the tea we can use the leaf,
Yes.
of course. We can use also the seed, the flower
Yes.
also can be
Yes.
used as a flower tea. Yes.
Oh, she's already. Hello.
Find some bird nest.
Hello.
Just find two bird
Where?
Two bird
nests. So
nests.
follow
Oh,
my.
come. Come have a look. We'll see a small bird nest in the tea tree.
Where?
Look.
Ah. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, do not touch it, huh?
I know. Oh, it's so cute. I've never seen a bird nest so close.
There's a beauty when you have a good ecosystem.
Yeah. And she's looking at me like so peacefully. I just have to like bend underneath these tea trees because sometimes they're like really short. Do we usually start from the top when they pick? Or?
Well, actually, you need to understand that what we collect in the tea is called, is the needles, the
Yes,
free bud.
yes.
Like this, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
So these are always at the extremity of the tree because there's a fresh leaf. When the leaf gets older, they will become very hard, right? And it's not interesting anymore to process as a tea.
Yeah.
So we need a fresh leaf we just put out.
This is fresh because
Yes,
the color you can tell
you can
from
see it's more fresh, it's more flexible,
Yes.
So this is what we want to make a tea.
My grandma was saying that the tea trees look small, just because they're under the canopy and they grow very slow. Actually, this is passed from generation to generation.
So it's an old age, but it looks very small.
Oh
in
yeah,
size.
here we have something is more than 300 years old, easily. But he look very small.
So is there any particular skill or just pick the
Yeah,
fresh
you
ones?
do have a skill. Let me show you in something on your height. Come closer.
Okay.
I will show you. So first, you need to find this very nice free composition,
yes.
and after that, you just use your 2 fingers and you up.
Okay.
You just broke it like that, and you keep going, and you keep going.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, clack. 1, 2, 3.
So this one is the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then.
Love the foreign flag.
I know. I know. Look. Yeah. You don't have the move yet.
Let me try.
这些有点老了，因为过了节，所以的话就老了一些啊。
There we go.
Not bad.
Right?
People climb from
The
different
authentic
angles.
Blang people, when they pick tea leaves, they usually climb up the tea tree.
同个地方。
Oh, Nana is climbing! Oh my god! I'm gonna try that as well. See if I can do the job. Okay. Is this right?
It's correct. Now you try to bend the tallest branches. Yes.
There we
and
go.
you pick it.
Okay. And now get this one from the top. Ah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ow. Ow! I just hit myself, I think, in the thigh.
I told you be careful with this.
Okay, but it's okay.
Good.
Good. Nice job.
Annie.
As a blonde dog, she is supposed to know how to pick tea leaves,
Well,
right?
try to train her, but not so much into it.
tục mượn nàng đăng đi hoàn ca mơ nà tăng nái hoàn ca mơ lùn lại chạc cha.
So for the blonde people, they start very early in the morning to pick tea leaves, and they do this for like 8 and 9 hours a day in this big sunshine.
Màเป็นผู้ชายมันเป็นฟ้าขัดต่างเลยนะแลปีนี้เจ้าเอ้ยมันเป็นเจ้าเอ็นมันร้องตีมาตกเมืองนาง
First time picking tea leaves and first time climbing tea trees. It's quite a unique experience. So I'm gonna just go process these tea leaves and then have a drink afterwards. Akon, this is what I picked. So it's all yours. He told me you
No.
can use
It's no.
the older leaves for black tea. Yes.
So, for black tea, the old leaf, this one like with this kind of tea is better.
Yes. Yes.
So,
So
more
for
sweet.
pu'er, it's the fresher. For
Yeah,
pu'er
yeah,
or
or
white
white tea.
tea, yeah.
ឲ្យឈឺតៃឬ
4 generations, I heard, right? So
It
yeah,
is for generation.
so this tea
This
tea garden
Yes.
has passed on for 4 generations to at least.
Today we're going to process a traditional raw pour tea.
Okay.
So the traditional tea process of Blang
Alright.
people.
All right. So Uncle said in their harvest season, they get up very early in the morning. They go to the tea garden and start picking leaves at 7 o'clock. And then they work 12 hours and come back at 7 in the evening, eat and feed their chicken and go to sleep and start it all over again the next day. Wow. So what are we doing?
So we have the tea leaf back and we're going to start to make the leaf to relax a bit because they have to be condensed in the tea basket. So we are going just to put them on this bed and so they can basically relax a bit and retake good shape before
We start
green.
processing it.
yes.
So this is what we just picked.
Yeah, so this is what we pick. So now before we start to cook the tea, to do the kill green process, going to make them rest
Yes.
and try to make them to lose the maximum of humidities.
Okay. Spread them.
Like, yeah, put it away so they can dry. And now we're just going to start the fan system with beneath this bed, so they will dry even faster.
Faster.
There we go.
So now the fan's running from underneath.
Yes.
And it makes it. Okay. So we have to let it dry completely before we start.
No,
processing.
just to make them lose part of the water.
Oh, okay.
Also because it rained yesterday, so the leaves are quite very humid right now.
Okay. Usually for how long? Do you know?
It very depends on the humidity of the leaf. After that, it's very from experience. You touch and you can feel when it's the right
Okay.
moment.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Allez, Kaisha, let's go.
Let's go.
Queen tea tree now.
So we are going on a motorcycle to the forest and to see the Queen tea tree.
Queen
Is it
tea
a
tree.
king tea tree or
Queen.
queen? So it's a queen. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is cool. Bye. I can't see you later. Woo!
It's the best way, here,
Yeah.
to use motorcycle because during the raining season, even sometimes the car cannot pass, specific. And many families still do not have car here.
They don't have car?
Many of them still do not.
But we see a lot of cars in Wenji.
Because in Wenji people maybe have more money than in
Business
the village.
people.
Yes,
So they all use motorcycles here.
all of them.
So why is it called a queen tea tree instead of a king tea tree?
Because the king tea tree is the one we went for the festival.
Oh, the worship. So
worship.
the worship thing.
Yes.
That's
And-
the king tea tree.
Yes, and here in Wangwa we have the queen tea tree.
So for each village you have a king tea tree and a queen tea tree?
Not all, but they do have their important trees.
Okay.
This is the important ancestor tree for Wangwa village.
Yeah, for some village I noticed it's called the tea god tree, and for some villages it's called the tea spirit tree.
Yes.
In Chinese, the writing's a little bit
But
different, but it's the same thing.
It's the
So,
same
yeah.
thing.
This place is all covered by forest.
Here we go.
Are we there?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, there we go. So is it up there somewhere
Yes, is in the middle.
in the middle? Oh, this is the queen tea tree?
These are queen tea trees of Wangwa village. So you see people came to do the offering
Yes.
here.
So they also worship this tree.
Of course, it's very important for local people. So here, if you want to collect the leaf, you have no choice, you have to climb.
Okay. So why is this one called the Qin Yi tree?
It's basically the ancestor, and it's actually all the tea you have around this as
descendants of
descendant of this growing from the seed. The story says that actually Blang people was not from Jingmai, they was more north, and because of wars they have to go back more south. During this journey, a leader stand out, and his name was Palong, and Palong brings them here in Jingmai Mountain. But during their trip, most of them get sick. So Palong decides to find a medicine, wild medicine for them. This wild medicine was simply, he went to the forest with his best warriors, collect different leaves, and one of his warriors was feeling better in the morning. And basically this was the tea. So Palong and his warriors decide to collect the seed from this tree, put on their basket. But on their way back to their village, the basket have a hole, and all the seeds start to drop and spread all around the mountain, and it's how born the ancient tea garden or Jingmai.
So that's how the whole thing started. So Palong is worshipped as the ancestor of tea.
He's the ancestor of tea, and he's also the symbol of prosperity and development of Blang people.
Okay. Is this a private area? I mean, can tourists come or?
People can come, of course.
But they won't come because they don't know this place.
Exactly, it's correct. So actually it's not too many people. Some people will walk here, but it's not quite common, not often. But it's the best part, look at that.
And you can't drive in here. This is not for cars.
Look, you see this water?
Yeah.
You are thirsty?
This is spring water.
Oh, very good water.
Let me try. Okay, I'm gonna taste the spring water from Jingmai Shan.
Actually, you know, what I do most of the time,
Yeah?
when I'm walking in the land, I in purpose don't drink for hours just to come here,
Just to come here
and to
and
enjoy the water.
I was told by my friend
So
who knows a lot about tea. They said you must use water from Jingmai Shan to boil the tea from here in order to get the best taste.
To be honest, the water have very big impact on the tea when you brew it. And from this different water, you can have different feeling on the tea. And it's true that drinking Jingmai Shan tea with this water is a totally different experience.
You know, this is very expensive in Shanghai, so
It is.
I should have brought a
bottle?
bottle and just get as much as I can. But honestly, I can't taste any difference.
Oh, come on.
It just doesn't have that alkaline smell, you know, in our water system in Shanghai. But I mean, compared to other spring water, I don't know, like the difference.
Oh, well. you need
Crispy.
To develop more your taste buds and
Yeah, I know.
try it more. Don't drink too much, actually, it's not drinkable. It was just for the video.
It's not drinkable?
Yeah, just for the video.
Really?
No.
Shut up. I don't trust you. Now I know most things, you know, most plants and things in the forest, they are edible and drinkable. So
Here we go.
there we go.
Ready?
Yes.
Allez, process the dry tea now.
Okay. So we are going back to the village and we're gonna start processing the tea. So let's check out the leaf. Are they dry enough?
So you see they're much drier already.
It's drier already. Okay. So are we ready to process tea now?
Yes, we're almost ready to process tea.
So this big wok.
This is a big wok, so
Yes.
it's quite hot, you can see, we clean it.
Yes.
So here we have some water left, is boiling, and actually it's heating by some wood we burning, just benefit. So you can have a look, and you see here, we use wood, and inside it starts to heat.
I see the fire here. So what's this first step called?
Kill green.
Kill green. So what does it do?
As the kill green basically will help to break the cells, you know. So this is very the specificity of the Pu'er tea trees. We are ready to cook the tea.
Okay.
Kill green process.
Wow, it's hot.
It's very hot, huh?
Oh my god.
It's very hot, huh?
So we put all the tea leaves in here.
Yes. So the idea is to make them to not burn, but to roast nicely. So I already burned myself with gloves, but Boulogne people even do that without gloves. Can you ask Uncle to show?
因为我习惯了。
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the temperature like? 100?
200
200? 烫不烫？
不烫。
不烫。
Your hand cannot touch the wall.
Yeah, of course
because you have
not.
to make the tea and use the tea to
Oh,
这个烫。
protect
it's warm. So I'm gonna kill green.
What's he saying? Here. Sorry.
叔叔，我来试一下，
啊，你拿这个底，要不然不行。
这样。
把这个底也拿干净。
是从 from the bottom. Oh, I touched the wok. It's really hot. I touched the bottom of the wok. It's really, really hot. 这样，就从下面。You told me I have to go from the very bottom. Ah, it smells so good.
So imagine when it's like almost 40 degrees outside and you are cooking the tea.
I'm like having a sauna, actually. You know, I'm facing it's like doing a facial. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's very good for the skin.
That's why the Blang people have so good skin, like Akon. That's the secret. And she looks more skillful.
Yes, it's very skillful.
Right?
Very good for that.
Yeah. Oh! Wow.
这个苦恼看的没那苦。
So now we'll have to let it cool down. Do we have to wait till it completely cools down or just
Well,
a little bit?
it will not be too long actually. Amazing. I love this smell.
The aroma.
So when you go at night in the village, at the end of the day, all family are cooking the tea, and all the
Full
village
of
is
the
like,
tea aroma.
You have a cloud of fresh
Yeah.
tea aroma. It's just
Yeah.
very beautiful and unique. Extremely floral, actually.
Yes.
This is the specificity of the tea of Jingmai Shan. We say it tastes between honey and orchid.
Honey and orchid.
So burn the hair like that and makes the leaf too nicely. Yes.
So we'll have to wait till it completely cools down before we can roll it?
It's correct. So after it's cooled down, we can start the process. But now, we need to be gentle, with the tea.
Okay. So now we can start rolling?
Yeah, now
So-
it's the process of rolling. So she will have to show you how to roll the tea the traditional way by hand.
可以了。
So this is the next process, right?
Yes. So here we're going to roll the tea and broke all the cells of inside the tea.
可以，可以。
So this is a very ancestral way to doing it. Exactly, you roll it and press, but you need to be careful to not press too hard or you need to break the leaf. And we don't want to break the leaf,
Yes. Yes, I know. When you buy tea, if the leaves are broken, then they're less expensive.
Exactly. So actually, she don't press that strong. Huh? He look like, but he's not.
Yeah, it looks like she's pressing really, really hard. But actually, she's not, right?
Yes, she's not. And you see, step by step, the leaf starts to get rolled on herself.
Yes,
you see?
yes.
So little by little, you see this one, it
Yes,
starts already.
yes.
And this is what we want. So this is still under process. Huh?
Oh, that's why we buy tea leaves. It's rolled like this.
Exactly, because it gets rolled like that. So here's the rolling process is finished.
Yes.
So right now what we're going to do, we're going to dry these tea leaves. So we're going to put on the ground like a large carpet made with bamboo weaving and going to directly dry that under the sunlight.
Is that gonna be on the floor in the yard or on top of the roof?
Well, so depends on the family. Sometimes they dry in the small basket. Here, this family have on the top of the house, you will see.
Do you want to help?
It's okay, it's good. No, it's okay, it's okay.
It's better if I don't touch it, I think. So this is where we dry the tea leaves.
Yes. So we are going to dry on this bamboo weaving.
Okay.
So right now, you take it, and we need to spread
it.
at the maximum.
So how long do we need to leave it here?
But it depends on the sunlight, but usually in one day. After that, it is done in a way where the tea is dry. But after that, some leaves are not perfect. You have some dust.
Manually
so one
pick
by one,
pick it.
need to be cleaned
Pick it
up.
out.
You know, like
So now I understand.
what is funny is because drink tea as a meditation, beverage. But actually, the process of making tea is also a very long meditative process. And you can see the tea go through all the elements, from earth, from fire, from all the elements we have here. And later in water, of course, when you put in your teacup.
Now after working for so long, can we now drink tea?
I think it's a good time to drink tea.
Okay, let's go make some tea.
Let's go.
Watch out. So as we are taking a rest here, JC's going to show me a very special kind of tea. Caterpilla Poo Tea.
Caterpilla Poo Tea. So the Caterpilla Poo Tea is basically the dropping of a caterpillar. Basically, they collect the caterpillar from the tea leaf at the right season and put them in the box. And every day they will use fresh leaf to feed the caterpillar with the best leaf.
So this is their pea.
And they're going to collect after that the dropping, dry it, and this becomes a tea. So it's a very powerful tea, and the taste is between the black tea and the fermented pour tea. So the mix is very interesting, and you can brew this at least 15 times.
But do you at least process it after you collect?
No, nothing. Basically, what you do is like you put the boiling water, and the first brew you're going to take it away, and you will start to drink it from the second brew.
Drink it up.
Sorry.
Full of love, right? Like JC said. Full of poo and full of love.
Hey, like c'est boulang, new play.
New play? What does that mean?
Santé, cheers.
Santé,
Come
cheers,
there.
new play? New play.
Not bad, isn't it?
When you drink it, it doesn't have that smell. It's only when you smell it, it has this.
You have something very subtle actually, not too aggressive, not too astringent. It's quite very interesting.
It's very woody.
It is woody, yeah. It doesn't smell or taste like poo. That I know. But
don't.
yeah.
Tell you, it's a taste of love.
Yeah, maybe. 谢谢叔叔. So we're leaving tomorrow, so we need to get back to the lodge and start packing. JC, I'll see you. Yeah?
Wait, before you left,
Yeah.
a small ticket gift from the family.
Oh,
We welcome you today
for our hard work in the morning.
for your hard working in the morning.
you.
Take care of it.
Yes.
Good tea, need preservation as good wine. Find a good spot for it.
Okay, I'll try to find a
And see you
place
tonight.
to preserve it. Yeah, I'll
Take
see you
care.
tonight. Bye.
Bye.
JC has prepared this big feast for us today, and we got some friends here. And so, what have you prepared for us?
Well,
Right
tonight
here.
it will be like a very friendly, like a revisited Lao hot pot. So
Oh,
I call
Lao
it a
hot.
Bulong hot pot.
Okay.
And this will be our farewell dinner to each other. And
Okay.
I hope we have a good evening.
So, can we
and
get
good
started?
memory. We will start very soon. Let's
Thank you.
dip in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After dinner, we were chilling with some tea by the fire, and I asked him something that had been confusing me for a while.
Much more than I expected. I think it's been very interesting what we did these couple of days, but I still wanted to know why you decided to stay here in this village. I mean, it's very different, at least from where I come from. It's definitely very different from where you come from.
You know, as a culinary explorer, you will want to seek for the unknown. When you're in the city, you have access of information, but coming to Jingmai Shan, you have access to the unknown. You have access of people you will want to seek for the unknown. When you're in the city, you have access of information you can find online, you can find on books. To be with these people, you have to live with these people to deeply understand this heritage. And I think this was a trigger of not only my passion, but creativity to develop something unique and respect for this land and the people who live within.
Do you think you can very well understand that and you feel very much connected to this culture?
I think, all humanity comes from a background of authenticity. I think coming to Jingmai Shan give you the opportunity to disconnect with your phone, your email, through nature, through these people to reconnect to yourself. Jingmai Shan is the opportunity to have this reconnection and to rediscover yourself. If you give your chance to yourself to do that, you will think Jingmai Mountain is a savior to your own experience.